Good morning, children. This is Anthony, your science teacher, DAV Public School. Children, in the last class we have seen the main parts of the our human body and skeletal system also we come across. Today I am going to explain you about joints. What is a joint? A joint is a place in the body where two bones meet. The joining of two bones is known as a joint. Joint in the body allow easy movement to the body. Why? Because if joint is not there, we cannot move our bones. Bones are fixed. So, a joint is a place in the body where two bones meet is called joint. The joints in our body are of two types: movable joints and immovable joints. Movable means what? Which moves, and immovable means what? Which do not move. Movement is not possible in this type of joints. Here we have immovable joints in the skull. You know, children, in the last class we come across skull is nothing but a bony part of the head. So the joints in our body are of two types: immovable and movable joints. Since bones of the skull are fixed, the joints between them are immovable. So in the skull, the bones are fixed. That's why they cannot move, but they are joints only. Joints in other parts of our body are movable and are of four types. See, children, this diagram. So see here, same boy, five pictures are there. The boy is moving different body organs, and arrows are there to different parts, to different directions. See, near the head an arrow mark is there. Hand, up, upward arrow and downward arrow is there. That means you can move the hand up and down. Certain here at the shoulder an arrow mark is there that shows here the movement taking place in the hand here. And as well as come to the second figure. Here hand he is rotating, circular arrow mark is rotating. That means with the hand you can rotate your hand. Rotation is possible. This is one kind of a joint. Then come to the third diagram. Here by folding his hand he is rotating. Come to the fourth diagram. Here hands are stretched, straightened. Here because to get the straight of the hand, in the middle certain joint is there. These are all we are coming to learn. Next, come to the last figure. The head is moving in different directions, up and down like this. So this is one kind of joint. See, let's come with the different types of joints. First of that kind is ball and socket joint. That means the end part of the one bone is like ball. The end part of the other bone is just like a socket. So this ball is a circular shape, a socket also circular shape. As this ball is inserted with the socket, the ball can move freely and rotate freely. This kind of joint we call it ball and socket joint. They are the most movable joints of the body and are called ball and socket joint. Children, remember, here ball is there and socket is in this way you have to remember ball and socket. So if ball is there in a socket, you can move the end of the ball easily and circular motion is possible. and as well as you can lift your hand. So this takes place situated in the shoulder bone. So you can move these joints round and round. In this kind of joints, one end of the bone is like a ball which fits into a socket of the other bone. The shoulder bones and hip joints are examples of ball and socket joints. What are the joints, amma? Shoulder and hip joints are examples of ball and socket joints. Remember children, ball and socket means the shoulder joint as well as hip joint. Hip joint means what? The end of the upper portion of your leg, there the joint is hip joint. Then come to the next diagram. Here you see this diagram. Bend your hand at the elbow. Which of these pictures describes the movement at your elbow? See, diagram A is there. So this is the portion where you bend your hand at the point elbow. When you stretch it, it straightens like this. So angle is 180 degrees like that. Then come to the next. You can keep like L shape. Your hand, you can keep your hand in a L shape. As well as if you come to the picture B, your elbow is like this. You can stretch forward, but you cannot stretch backward. Remember this. You cannot stretch backward. Here the right hand stretch you can keep as a L shape like with 90 degrees. This either right hand or left hand, it is possible just to keep as the English letter L shape, but you cannot you can make a straight shape also, but you cannot move it to the opposite. So this kind of joint we call it hinge joint. You see the next figure. Your hand fingers in the fingers bones are hinge joints only. You can fold to one direction, but you cannot fold it opposite of that. So the hand can be stretched straight, but its opposite is not possible. This kind of joint, just like a hinge. Do you know what is meant by hinge? To a door which is fixed to the frame are hinges. The support to the door which is fixed to the frame are hinges. Door you can move to one direction only. To the opposite direction it cannot move. These kind of joints we call it hinge joints. Such joints are present in the knees, elbows, fingers and toes. Once again you say with me children, knees, elbows, fingers and toes. Hinge joint is like the hinges in the door. It enables a movement similar to the opening and closing of a hinged door. One side only it can open and one side only you can close it, but opposite to it, it is not possible. Then come to the next type, gliding joint. Children, hold your foot and try to move it to left side and right side, as well as upside and downside. So this is possible as a gliding joint is there in the leg. So gliding joint, see in the figure, gliding joint, one disc is on the other disc, up one disc, down one. You can move the upper disc the whichever way you like, to left and right, up and down like that. This joint is known as gliding joint. Bend your foot at the ankle. You can move it in two ways as shown in figure. You see up and down. You can move your leg up and down. Then you can move it side to side. This is possible with the gliding joint. This type of joint which allows the bones to slide over each other is called gliding joint. This type of joint is found in the bones of wrist and ankle. So, gliding joint, examples of gliding joint is gliding joint are wrist and ankle. Now, next type is pivot joint. Pivot joint. See once here skeletal part of the torso and head is given here. A blue arrow mark is there, see, which indicate this direction. That see, move your head so that you will understand what is a pivot joint. To move your head to left and right, up and down. So this is what the pivot joint. Pivot means what? A key point will be there. On the key point, a weight is suspended. A weight is laid on the key point. So by means of this pivot, you can handle the whatever the other part is kept. So move your head from side to side, move it up and down. Such a joint that allows nodding and shaking of the head is called pivot joint. Once again I am coming back, move head from side to side, move it up and down. Such a joint that allows nodding and shaking of the head is called pivot joint. The skull is connected to the backbone with a pivot joint. Skull. The skull is connected to the backbone with a pivot joint. So that you see the figure here, the joint is a pivot joint. So now we come across with different types of joint. First one is children try to recollect all this whatever I am saying. Ball and socket joint, hinge joint, gliding joint and pivot joint. Once again children, once again, ball and socket joint, hinge joint, gliding joint and pivot joint. These four types of joints we are coming across. So the figures also given here nicely. You have to see that. Next we are going to see the muscles in the human body. You know that the joints allow us to move our body in different ways, but for movement to happen, the bones must be connected to the muscles. So without muscles there is no communication to the directly to the bones. So in the muscles, nervous system or ligaments, whatever there, commands from the brain should be carried by the muscles. Without muscles there is no movement of the bones. So muscles are fibrous structures made of proteins. Muscles are made of proteins. We have over 600 muscles in our body. They are under the skin and surround bones, organs or other body parts. So children, totally how many muscles are there in our body? 600 muscles are there. What is the use of muscles? Muscles carries messages to the carries messages from brain to execute the work by the bones. So muscles are very important for the movement of the body. So there are tough white fibrous attached muscles to bones. These are called tendons. So there are tough white fibrous which attach muscles to bones. These are called tendons. Tendons. Bones at the joints are held together by ligaments. Ligaments are like rubber bands. So ligaments What are the ligaments here? Bones are at the joints are held together by ligaments. So between the muscle and the bone, the joint is ligament. So ligaments are like rubber bands like. That means they are a little bit flexible and always attached with the bones. These are the things we come across today. Let me come back once again with the whatever we have seen. Types of joints. There are mainly two types of joints, movable and immovable. And these immovable joints are there in the skull. Skull is a bony part of the head, and the movable joints are of four varieties we come across. One is ball and socket joint, the second one is hinge joint, third one is gliding joint, and the fourth one is pivot joint. So where these joints are situated, all that just you have to see in your references. Okay. Now your homework is ball and socket joint, this diagram. Come here. This diagram you have to draw as a homework in your homework book. Ball and socket joint. This figure is homework to you to draw in the homework book. Okay children, thank you.